Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, on Google, and the internets, or whatever you want to call it nowadays. Welcome to today's video. I am actually getting kind of sick and tired of having to reuse film, like old footage and stuff like that. I know the dialogue I am saying right now is not matching up with what I'm actually saying in the video because it's an old video, it's an old clip. I'm not actually saying what I said on the video, but I mostly wanted just to add the content, and then I'm trying to connect to public Wi-Fi at a gas station, and it's taken forever for me for my iPad, the one I usually use to edit my videos on. It's taking forever for it to download any footage, and I have no SD card reader at the moment. I have no idea what happened to the one I was using. The one I had, it's gone. I have no idea. I looked all over the place for it, and I could not find it anywhere. I thought maybe I may have left it in the truck, but I did not. But so I'm basically working with what I have now, and which is why you've been seeing old footage nowadays. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have been recording new footage, and I haven't, and I'll probably include some of that in upcoming videos. It's just for the foreseeable future, for just for this upcoming week. And I'm reusing some old footage, but I'm going to be talking about how some of my days have been going, just because, that's what's going to happen now. So anyways, I started my day today off in Logan, Utah. I had a live load 8 a.m. appointment to do, which basically means I had to go to the destination the warehousing facility I had to go to was in Logan. I had to be there by 8 a.m. to get live loaded. So I did that. I got there at about 7:45, and I was out of there about an hour later because they did not open until 8 a.m. And I was parked only a few miles up the road anyways. So I went there, I got loaded, and then I headed out the door. I started driving. At this point, I still didn't have a load for this upcoming Thursday, because usually my delivery days or pickup days are Mondays and Thursdays. It's just that this week, so today and the last Tuesday, I had to do like a live load in Logan, Utah, and they're actually pretty quick, and I had to get out the door. I just felt like I was like way behind schedule, because usually I like to start my day on the days when I actually don't have to make a delivery, or on the days when I actually, where I just drive for the entire day. I like to start at like 5 a.m. just to get out the door, get up the road, start going and stuff like that. And I was going, I kept on going. I got up to Nampa, Idaho, which is a suburb of Boise, Idaho. So I drive through Boise, and I get off at exit 38 to go to the Walmart there, so I can actually, usually on my first day up there, when I'm on my way up to Ridgefield, Washington, I stop there so that way I can go and grab some groceries to put into my truck, so I can have some food to eat throughout the week instead of going out to eat fast food or eat at gas stations all the time. I like to have some food with me that I can cook, or I can warm up, or make a sandwich or something like that, so I can eat it on the road without having to go eat fast food all the time. Anyways, I got there at about, I want to say about 2:30. No, it was a little early. It was more like 2 o'clock. I left at about 2:30. And that's about when I got my assignment on my work phone for this upcoming Thursday. Usually I leave Nampa. I leave Nampa at about 11:30, 12 o'clock in the morning. Since I had a live load about 8 a.m. this morning, I'm about 3 hours behind already than I like to be. And so I headed out. I usually get out to Boardman, Oregon, which is about 3 hours from Portland, Oregon, or it's more like 3 hours from our facility in Ridgefield, Washington, and which is about a half hour north of Portland, a little ways on I-5. Anyways, I usually go out there and stay out there for the night, but because I had a live load this morning in Logan at 8 a.m., I got a later start, and I didn't want to go all the way down to Boardman and find out that I did not have a parking spot, and I had to park out the side of the freeway, which I did not want to do. So that's why I ended up parking here in Baker City, which is actually where I'm at right now, recording this dialogue. But anyways, as I was coming back into my truck from Nampa, Idaho, at the Walmart there, I was getting in my truck. I heard the notification sound go off my work tablet, which means I got my next work assignment, my workflow for Thursday. So I was like, okay, cool, let's check it out. So I opened it up, and on the tablet said it's a 5 a.m. appointment in Kent, Washington. I was like, all right, Kent, that's like a couple towns north of where I actually grew up, in Federal Way, Washington. I was like, okay, cool. I was trying to think of places where I could go and stay for the night. I was thinking I could probably stay in Federal Way because it's only a half hour there. I could wake up at like 4 o'clock and head on over there for my first stop for our delivery and stuff like that. So I go down a little ways and I park I go down to about a half hour, 45 minutes past the Nampa Walmart. I go pull over at the best stop real quick, just so I can see what the case count for the load was, which is just over 4,000 cases, 4,200 something odd cases or something like that. So, and then I had my first appointment at 5 a.m., but then I saw my second appointment in Tacoma, Washington, which is one town south of my hometown. I saw that it was at a 6 a.m. appointment. So I was like, what is going on with that? So I didn't really think much about it. It was probably just a mistake. They probably didn't catch it when they gave me the load. So I was like, oh, good, and call them up about it later on. So I get here to park Baker City a couple hours later. I park and I call them up. It's like, hey, I got an appointment at 5 a.m., but then my second appointment is at 6 a.m. What's going on with that? Like, I hate how they always do this. Your appointment's actually at 2 a.m. and you can't watch it. I was like, excuse me, 2 a.m.? I'm not even sure if I can make that. Like, well, where are you at? I was like, I'm in Baker City, Oregon right now. Well, why are you in Baker City? You're supposed to be in Boardman tonight. I was like, no, I never said I was going to be in Boardman. That's where I usually stay if I'm staying for the night. But I had a live load this morning in Logan, Utah that I had to do. And they're like, are you going to be able to make your appointment? I was like, I don't know. I might. I need a yes or no. I was like, I don't. This is the annoying thing, because I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, because I've never been to this location before. It's going to be new to me, but I guess we'll see how it goes. So instead of staying in my hometown of Federal Way, Washington tomorrow night, I got to start at like 3 a.m. tomorrow morning to start heading over to Ridgefield, Washington to go drop off this loaded container, or this loaded load I have, and then go pick up my load for Thursday and head up to Kent, Washington and go park there for the night. So it's gonna be something. It's gonna be one heck of a day, having to wake up at like 1:30, 1:45 in the morning just to start doing a live load. And I'm like, so when I get back to them either Thursday afternoon or Friday morning, I'm gonna tell them, you know what, if you guys need me to do a load at 2 a.m. on Thursday, don't have me do a live load on Tuesday morning. Look at that. If I'm doing a live load, give me a 5 a.m. load to do on Thursday. Either that, or don't give me the live load so I can do a 2 a.m. appointment. It's frustrating, but I guess that's how the trucking industry is. With a little bit of autism that I have, I like to have it's hard for me to transition to stuff like that. So it's all good though. Anyways, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out the links down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and click the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. And also give the video a like, so it gives other people. So that way it gives this video like the publication. That's why sorry, I'm like stuttering, but that's how these videos get noticed. If you give it a like and also comment down below. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And we'll talk in the next video. See ya.
Hey everybody. Everybody watching has to subscribe. Subscribing is cool. Thanks.